Afro Joe the Wiki, telling I can tell he is. Today we're going to talk about Janice Dickinson. Now I got several videos I want to show you, and we're going to do it. I'm going to show these videos to you, and I want to know what you think. Here we go. Show that beautiful bullshit.
I am suing Bill Cosby for justice and vindication. What sparked this lawsuit is Bill Cosby, through his representatives, calling Janice Dickinson a liar. And Janice, through her lawsuit, is refusing to be re-victimized. She alleges that she was drugged and raped by Bill Cosby, and then re-victimized again. That's wrong. Today, I am sober today, and I'm in a program of rigorous honesty, and I want to protect all those women that haven't come forward and show them the love and support worldwide. And Brooke, let's get real for a moment. On the legal side, most of those women can't bring any claims against Bill Cosby because they're time barred. But because Bill Cosby chose to malign Janice publicly just a few months ago, she has grounds for a case now. She can file a case, and that's what she's doing. She's bringing the case that she can bring. I was drugged and raped. Drugged and raped by Bill Cosby. And the fact that he and his spokespeople have called me a liar, referring to remarks that I've made, it's just not, it's not correct.
How does it make you feel when people don't believe you?
Angry. She has corroborating evidence, not only of the incident, because she has photos of Bill Cosby from the incident
Polaroids.
she took. But she also has corroborating evidence that she's talked about this for many, many years.
And they'll all come forward to corroborate?
Yes, and we already have statements under oath from witnesses. All Janice asked for initially was a retraction.
Sure.
Take back the statement calling her a liar.
Yeah.
She is not a liar. They refused even to do that.
Former supermodel Janice Dickinson leaves her LA home as she finds herself at the center of the Bill Cosby scandal.
Janice, are you still claiming Bill Cosby drugged you and raped you? Do you have anything to say?
You'll find all about it. Janice Dickinson is claiming that Bill Cosby drugged her and raped her. After listening to her story, do you find her story credible?
I actually find her story credible. Now, she's taking a lot of hits in the press, saying she is basically will do anything to get press. But think about it. Why would she come out against Cosby, who is a TV icon and could really crush her work-wise, career-wise, even now? Her story is not dissimilar to the other stories. So her story doesn't stand out as being unusual when you compare it to the other stories that have come forward. And there's another thing about Janice Dickinson. She doesn't need his money. She hasn't filed a lawsuit or tried to get a money settlement from him that we know of. So what's in her...
Hold on. Now, you just heard Nancy Gracie say she's not suing for money. She doesn't want money. That Janice Dickinson doesn't want money. Then why don't she suing though? If she doesn't want money. See, suing means getting money. I think she's a little bit rusty, or Nancy Grace ain't never been to law school. When you sue somebody, you're suing for money. You're suing for money. But let's continue.
A lot of cancellations have happened on Cosby's part. A lot of appearances have been canceled. Shows have been canceled. How do you feel? How do you think this scandal is going to impact his reputation?
Really, up until now, Bill Cosby had a sterling reputation, and he is known for good character, which goes hand in hand with his TV persona as America's father. But now, I don't think there's any way for him to make a comeback. Now, a lot of people won't care about these rape allegations, but when you look back at his legacy, all the good that he and his wife have done for charity, there's no way, I don't think there's any way he can make a comeback from these claims.
Cosby's lawyer called the allegation Dickinson made to enter to trending because his opinion was not very popular and was very controversial to defend Bill Cosby at this point. So what is your take?
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, I don't know what this man did. Like, I could have 30 people come out right now and say, Vlad, you know, stepped on his sneakers or whatever the fuck it is, you know? And for whatever reason they all... That doesn't necessarily make it true just because we got a lot of numbers. See, my thing is to pull back and look at the big picture. Is why now? Like, if he really did do all these things, why now are we focusing on this? Okay? I'm going to tell you why I think now. Because it's part of a more popular trend that's going on at the moment, which is trying to make a black man look like a dangerous beast. Okay? Especially the emasculated black man. You know, a real masculine black man. Not emasculated, a masculine black man. Take, for instance, see, when you look at the Bill Cosby thing by itself, it's like, alright. But now when you lump it in with, like, the Ray Rice and the Adrian Peterson and the catcalling video where they're trying to, you know, make us look like savages and all this type of shit for just trying to get with the sisters. All these different things, even the Mike Browns and the Eric Garners and the Ferguson riots, you know, with the Eric Garner, they're gonna tell you, oh well, he was resisting arrest and all of this type of shit. With the Mike Brown, they're gonna say, well, he just stole some blunts prior to that, and he was being aggressive with the police officer, and da da da. You know, these are all different ways to try to demonize the black man. Okay, and so how better to really break it down is to go after the psychological figure of black fatherhood, who happens to be, in this country, Bill Cosby. Yeah, I'm wondering about the timing of all this. Okay?
This is actually interesting to talk about the symbol of black fatherhood.
Now, you heard, now I just showed you 3 videos. This video has nothing to do with Bill Cosby, but it does have something to do with some of the things I've been trying to tell people about. Women can sit there and say they've been raped and there's no evidence to back it up. It's one of them judge shows like Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, all like it. One of them judges show called Judge Pyro, Judge Pyro, her show. I don't know what network she works on, but Judge Pyro, and you'll see that this woman made a false accusation saying this guy raped me, and the judge is actually finding out this girl's been lying. She jumps down her ass about it, but it does show. And I'm gonna show this video, just the part where she does say this. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you what she's.
An ex-boyfriend, Jason Fiordia, for a title loan, a phone bill, and harassment. During our relationship,
You met on MySpace. Were you boyfriend, girlfriend?
as I explained it to several...
No, there's a yes or no. Were you boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not?
No.
Were you boyfriend, girlfriend?
No.
Were you boyfriend, girlfriend?
No.
You say that 2 weeks after meeting on MySpace, you met in person. Is that correct?
A week.
Now this girl says he raped her, but listen closely is what she's saying, because like I said, a woman can yell rape all she wants with no evidence, but look at this episode, and this has been aired on national TV, and nobody's showing it, saying nothing about it. This is what I bitched about so much. Just watch.
What happens when you meet in person?
Just hung out at his apartment, me, him, and his roommate. You know...
She's suing him for some money, but listen about the rape shit.
We watched a little bit of video
your panties to the side and had his way with you. So you're saying you weren't agreeing at that point?
I was not agreeing at that point.
Okay. Women are not required to do anything more today than say no. There was a time when they had to forcibly resist or have earnest resistance.
Your Honor, that's incorrect.
What? Forcibly resist?
No. Her just saying no altogether. I asked her, and one thing led to another, and yes, we did have sex on the first night we met.
Worst night of my life.
The worst night of your life?
The worst minute of my life.
Now you just heard her say, now you just heard the female, the plaintiff say, he raped me, but she turned around and said, worst night of my life, worst minute of my life. You see how a woman can lie so quickly about being raped? So quickly. This is on national TV. Now let's continue.
Worst minute of your life. Boy, that's a shot. All right, so if you said no and you meant it and he forced himself on you?
I would say more like pressured.
Did you call the police? Did you call a friend? Did you go to the hospital? Were you forcibly attacked?
I was not forcibly attacked, no.
She spent the night, Your Honor.
You spent the night?
On the floor, and he was on the couch. I was on the floor, and he was on the couch.
You know what? I just told Jason that when a woman says no, it means no. He clearly understands the consequences. Now I'm going to turn to you, and I'm going to say this. If a woman gives a sworn statement to the court, he refused to take no for an answer, he shifted my underwear and did what he wanted, then it sounds to me like you're making a claim of rape. And if you make a claim of rape when it's not rape, then you are offering a false instrument for filing or presenting an untrue statement to the court.
Right. He was more or less pressuring me.
Now, you heard what she said. What the judge had. Did you go to the hospital? Did you call the police? She said no. He said she spent the night. See, she had no evidence of saying, had no evidence showing that she got raped, and she knows she's been caught in a lie about being raped. You see what I'm saying? A woman can yell rape all she wants with no evidence until somebody catches her in a fucking lie. Let's continue.
Okay, what happens? You see each other again?
Yeah, we continued to see each other. He had claimed he had Hodgkin's lymphoma, made me feel extremely sorry for him, pitied me into, getting several things from, including a title loan, a cell phone that he defaulted on both of those.
This guy pressures you to have sex, and then all of a sudden you spend the night, you get a loan for him, you help him out.
I felt terribly sorry for him, terribly sorry.
I'm looking at him. I don't feel bad for him at all.
I really don't anymore. I really don't feel sorry for him
anymore. How long were the two of you a number? Or what do you call it?
Well, she was a good friend of mine.
How long did you have this relationship that you say is now boyfriend, girlfriend?
4 or 5 months, something like that. 4 months.
Wow.
And what it was, Your Honor, is I'm a cancer survivor. So she could say that I make false claims about it. That's fine on her.
And that's even worse. He's a cancer survivor. That made the shit worse.
If she wants to sit here and sully my name, I'm not worried about that. She's trying to sit here and tell me that I forced her to do all this stuff. I never forced her to do anything.
Well, clearly by her actions afterwards, and I have to tell you, the one thing that you don't do is trash a man's reputation and accuse him of forcible rape. You know why? Because there are women who do this, and it's not right, and we punish that kind of thing.
Right.
His reputation is all he has. Don't ever come into a courtroom and make a complaint that he had his way with me, slipped my underwear to one side, and then tell me you spent the night and went back for more.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
You heard what this judge just told that girl. Now this is a female judge telling it to a damn female. You do not do shit like that. And that's one thing I've been trying to tell people. A woman can yell rape all she fucking wants, and she don't have to show evidence for it. But this judge just proving it in this video on national TV that you gotta have something to back up your fucking claim, because you don't want to drag a man's name through the mud. And that's what Janice Dickinson has been doing, and that's what she's been doing. People's been sitting up here believing her horse shit. I'm not suing. I don't want his money. But you suing him for money. That's stupid. I'm gonna put all these videos down in the description box, and I want to know what you think about this story. in the comment section. And the funny thing is, Janice Dickinson's lawyer is Lisa Bloom. That is the daughter of Gloria Allred. I've sat here and told people something ain't right. Nancy Grace, look, it's like this. The reason why this shit is happening because Bill Cosby is a black man. I just showed a video of this whole situation. A woman can yell rape, and she don't have to have evidence to back it up. That's all I'm saying. This woman yells rape. This woman told people, but there's nothing to back up a claim. It's like it's what was Chicken Little. He kept yelling, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling," but people didn't believe him. Same like the little boy who cried wolf. It's like that. People, that's how I see it with all these women. 40 women saying, "I got raped by Bill Cosby," and they hiring Gloria Allred and her daughter. Gloria Allred and her daughter. And ain't nobody questioning why 40 women, or half of them are hiring Gloria Allred and her daughter. And you got to question, where the hell did they get this money from to hire these people? If they're broke, how do they get these women to work to represent them, to take care? Now, they're not going to get no money from Bill Cosby because you know what? You didn't fuck the money train up. What money is you going to get from this man? Nothing. You could have got him back in the day when he had hit shows, when he made a lot of good money, but you didn't. You could have ruined his reputation right then and there. Right then and there, but you didn't. You procrastinated and waited so long. It's funny how John Travolta, when he got caught up in that whole skin about the masseuses, it lasted for a month. You look at this story now, it's lasted for almost a year, 10 months, almost a year. And ain't nobody question this. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr, subscribe to my channel, show this video, give it a thumbs up, show some love, share this with your friends. Don't be a Sith Lord, be a Jedi, man, because only Sith Lord is a punk, dick and a booty ass. And look, for real, rape is serious. Don't be sitting up there trying to say, I've been raped, but nothing to back it up. And I'm Afro Joe 10 like I tell you is. Peace.